We must defend our rights, for we shall perish. We shall protect us from not if the price is meant for we will pay. Then let us die with the strength of peace. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. O Fatherland, please give us hope and pledge. Defending thee shall be the dedication. Sealing abroad will cover privilege. The waving storm of great memories of peace shall not rescue of life of liberty. I feel so sad how it all began. No one to help that fallen generation. I feel so down along with bitterness. So I cried and prayed. Behold, the sun's arise. On my way to freedom, I wish to see them in that kingdom. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. I wanna be so free, follow the world agrees. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. On my way to life. Life was worthless and somehow complicated. Then we became a hopeless generation. But God looked down and saw all our affliction. Then our praise arose from the land of rising sun. On my way to freedom, I wish to see them in that kingdom. And we shall raise up high, a flag up in the sky. I wanna be so free, follow the world agrees. Then we shall raise up high, a flag up in the sky. On our way to life.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, Conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchuka Fomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazi Uchuka Fomefo is standing on the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak up for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwukika, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, we must move ahead to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwukika Biama, who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For the psalmist knew the truth about his personality. For he said, the heavens of heaven cannot contain you. How can man claim to build a house for you? But in honor of your name, Lord, we do what we do. And so I humble myself this morning before you, the Creator of heaven and earth, as always, and I said, Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. This morning we are going to look at a topic I entitled, The time for the next generation of Biafran to stand up for their right is now. The time for the next generation of Biafra to stand up for their right is now. As Biafrans, we have found ourselves in a precarious situation. When we mean precarious situation, if your life is precarious or you are in a precarious situation, it means that things could be difficult, maybe even dangerous for you. If you're footing or you're holding on something that is precarious, it means that thing is unstable, it's not firmly placed, and of course you know the danger that can come as a result of it. So that you are likely to slip or lose your grips over that thing. In a nutshell, we have found ourselves in a very dangerous situation. And if we do not stand up at this moment, I tell you, all that we represent will be gone. We may try to deny it, or we may pretend not to notice it, but that will not make the pain go away. I see a lot of people from different corners across the globe playing games. But all of you, a great surprise is waiting for all of you. A lot of people think coming to fight for Biafra agitation is about popularity. A lot of people think it's about coming on Facebook and having 100 followers. A lot of people think it's about coming to challenge our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people think it's something you run franchise. And then somewhere along the line, you have your own plan. But we will surprise you. What we fight for, what we bled for, what we die for, what we live for is Biafra. Uncompromised Biafra. Genuine Biafra. Pure Biafra. Untainted Biafra. A holy Biafra that only genuine men can offer. Only Chukwukika Abiyama himself will give to us. And so when we come here, we talk to you. Sometimes we speak in parable. Sometimes we speak in the language you can understand. Believe me, we know everything we need to know regarding this struggle. The earlier you fall in place, the better for all of you. I'm talking to Biafrans. You can pretend, but like I said, it will not make the pain go away. The next generation, we must stand up on their behalf, because we have found ourselves, like I said earlier, in a precarious situation. As a Biafra monarch, I want you to examine yourself. You see, you are worthless in the Nigerian state. The way you run to Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna, Abuja to call it relevant, it simply shows that those idiots from the north who did not go to school, those emir are superior over you. Abaribe reminded us that a true Igbo man, in other words, a true Biafra man, don't bow for anybody. But in Naiwo, they do bow. Governors of Southeast do bow. They bow for one British prostitute who came to visit them in Anambra. But this is something they don't want to. They say, oh, it's a hate speech. But this hate speech is the only thing that will wake all of you up and see how worthless you are. All of you. All of you. You bow for all of them. Look at you, somebody who says, Igwe of my community. You have to give my community land to Fulani, to enslave, to endanger the life of the next generation. You even call Fulani army and Boko Haram, Fulani government in our land. I want you to check yourself. Is that how the northern monarchs are doing? Is that how the western monarchs are doing? You are in a precarious situation you don't know. Yoruba have monarch. Yoruba monarchs to their ground and they say, no Fulani in our land. Yoruba monarch control their politician. Yoruba monarch design the future, navigate the future for Yoruba people. That is why no idiot from the Fulani extraction can come and talk to them anyhow. But you, Biafra monarch, are you anything like the Yoruba monarch? Something is wrong somewhere. Maybe you are not seeing it. You are there busy saying, oh, I'm not the mad, but thunder will fire you. As you are answering Igwe Amanyana Bon, is that the way Yoruba people behave? Yoruba Igwe and Yoruba Amanyana Bon. Is that the way Emir, all those terrorists in the north, their monarch, is that the way they behave? Why is it that you are Igwe just to oppress us? We, the people you are supposed to be protecting. As a Biafran governor, I want you to listen now. You can call yourself South, or bottom line, the river line. As you are there initiating plan to emasculate your own people who supposedly voted for you if there was anything like voting, people you are supposed to represent. The same way governors in South and Southeast are doing. Let me ask you, is that way governors in Yoruba land are doing? Governors in Biafra land, is that way governors in the north are doing? It is amazing. Some group of idiots, we say they are the Northern Governors Forum. They go there and decide how to deal with all of you. And then there is another governor who say they are Western Governors Forum. They go there and decide how to defend their land. And I can tell you the Middle Belt Governor Forum are more honorable than the Forum of Governors from the Niger Delta or Delta Niger as they call you. Don't you people read the handwriting on the wall? The only thing you people can do is let's stop IPOB, let's stop agitation. I need my second tenure. Is that the way Yoruba governors are fighting for second tenure? We are in a precarious situation. You are endangering the life of the next generation of Biafra. Look at the same way those idiot Janjaweed and mess all of you. Can they do that to Yoruba governors? We have Fire Day, we have Fire Shea. These are men of honor and dignity. Forget about that. A lot of Yoruba are idiots, but at least they have men of honor among them. As few as they are, they come out and they speak the truth. And when they speak the truth, the whole Yoruba politicians stand behind them. And today, the greatest nightmare of the Fulani outside IPOB is Somoteko. But where are you, governors? You are a second-hand federal, right? You will kill us for second tenure, right? Don't you people have sense? This is the time for the governors in Biafra land to stand up once and for all for the interest of the next generation. As a Biafran CEO, captain of industry, I want you to check the way they are pushing you around. Today, you not say more to borrow money. Tomorrow, you not say more to steal money. Next tomorrow, you not say more to is involved in fraud. All the CEO, they will tell you where to build your company and industry. All the Biafran CEO, you are compelled, you are forced to go to Yoruba land or Hausa land to build your company, not in your own land. And if you try to build in your own land, you are dead. I know many people who, out of determination, moved into their place to open company. I remember a particular man in Anambra when he went to open a company in Anambra, a very big company during Obasanjo regime. And Obasanjo asked him to move that company to Lagos or Abuja, which he refused. In his community, there was light. He was ready for the government of Obasanjo. And when they noticed that the man was ready for them, they didn't bother themselves. They just make sure there is no light in that community. And the man built the company. But as I'm talking to you, the company has been taken over by Bush. Because by the time he buy fuel in a year, he noticed he could not make any money. That time, what Nigeria will do is to go and bring Chinese and Japanese competitors, and they frustrate you. As a CEO, Biafra, do you think if you have a fair ground to operate, that you will be where you are today? This is the time we have to stand up and fight to save the next generation. You may be able to meander in a time like this and succeed, but this, you are not operating on a fair ground. As a Biafran traveler, I want you to check. The same way Nigerian embassy are frustrating you across the globe, is that the same way they are doing to other people from other countries? You as a Biafran man, you go to Nigerian embassy, the same way they attend to Hausa and Yoruba, is that the same way they attend to you? Some idiot don't know what you are saying here. They are telling us how many people following them on Facebook. Some idiot are writing second and they cannot, third and they cannot. Thunder will fire all of you. We are waiting for you. Bring out that your leg. What is coming for you? You are not ready for it. As a Biafran, anywhere you are in the world, go to Nigerian embassy and tell me the way they treat Yoruba and Hausa Fulani in Nigerian embassy, and tell me the same way they treat you. You check it with your knowledge of your ancestors, with everything you know. If Yoruba and Hausa Fulani will treat you like that across the globe, even in Nigeria, tell me what will happen to your children. Your children that don't even know the road to your village. Your children that don't even know the meaning of your father's name, not to talk of your village. I want us to be sincere to ourselves and understand that a lot of things has gone wrong. Our duty is to correct them. And then when the people are ready, once and for all, we will bring this zoo down to her nail, because that is the only reason why we are here. But sometimes you don't just see any reason why they are doing what they are doing. Let's leave it like that. God is okay. I want you as a Biafran traveler, anywhere you are, go to Nigerian embassy as a Biafra. Watch the way they treat Yoruba and Hausa Fulani, and tell me that is the way they treat you. Are you telling me that as a Biafran farmer, that the government of the day have any facility put in place to protect you? The government of the day is trying to kill you for the Fulani. A man was jailed to 6 months in prison for killing a cow, but there is no Fulani that has been jailed for killing a farmer. Are you telling me Nigeria have interest in your trade as a farmer? Do you know that the Yoruba Cocoa Farmer Association is more powerful than Niger Delta Youth or Militant, they call themselves, but yet they don't farm any cocoa? If we do not stand up to defend the next generation of Biafra, I tell you, in fact, the only way to explain it is that we are in a precarious situation. As a Biafra military man, can you tell me that the same way they are treating you in the barrack, in your police station, that is the same way they treat Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba? Or you people don't understand what we are telling you? You are a Biafran from Ejo, from Urubu, Ishekiri, from Akwa Ibom, from Igbo. You are a Biafran now, you are in the army. Are you telling me from your heart of heart that you are satisfied the way they handle Fulani army, Awos army, Yoruba army, that you are satisfied they are handling you the same way? You, with all your knowledge, which we know your children don't even know quarter of what you know, are you telling me you are satisfied with it as a Biafran policeman? That they bring you here, you are killing your own people. They are the ones sending you to kill your own people. Have you asked yourself a question? Why are they not going to their own place to kill their people? Those of you idiots who killed Chima, Chima goes to hunt all of you. A Yoruba man is in charge of that police station. How many people have Yoruba killed in their own land? You people don't have sense. Are you people this idiot? Can't you see we have found ourselves in a precarious situation? They say we will use our hand to kill ourselves. And rightfully so, you people are making what they prophesy about us to come to happen. That is why when the time comes, we will use our hand to kill all of you. Thunder will fire all of you. Because what you don't want is when we come here, we now bend mouth and be talking to you and say, you know, the Lord gonna thunder will fire all of you. If you have eye, you refuse to see, you shall remain blind forever. I'm talking to you now as a soldier. Did IPOB cause it for you? That they will arrange you as a Biafran soldier and send you to die with Boko Haram? Did IPOB cause it for you that on checking point you are meant to kill your own people? You think we are not taking statistics of all of you? Honestly, as a Biafran student, can you tell me that all the Yoruba people you serve with, you came out with, you are in the same grade with them? Do you know it's hard to see Fulani man doing NYNC, but yet they work in Shell, they work in Chevron, all the oil company, Fulani are the one working there, all the central bank, everywhere there is money, Fulanis are there. They don't do NYSC. The Yorubas are the one leading you, followed by the Hausa. But you are the most intelligent one. Very pathetic. That after the war, they make sure that there is nothing like chemical engineering in University of Nsukka. They begin to cut down what you study in Nigerian university. Here in Biafra land, they make sure that you are reading accounting, home economics, political science, philosopher. Where do philosophers work in Nigeria? And then you must go to the north to read all these courses, chemical engineering among others, so that they can put you under the jihadist oath. As a student, can't you see that it's not the same standard? Don't you know that as a Biafran student, you are meant to score higher than Yoruba and Hausa before you can gain the same admission with them into the same university? Can't you see it? As a Biafran student, are you not noticing it? As a Biafran indigene, do you not know that you are fourth class fiddle? That you are not in the same rank with Yoruba, not to talk of Hausa Fulani? As an indigene of Biafra land, don't you see from behind they think they decide how to do with our land? We have oil in Biafra land, but cattle ranching is what is good for us. And then where there is cattle, what is good for them is refinery. And you come out and say we are indigene. Are you not ashamed? Are you telling me that you are satisfied with what you are saying? That some group of idiots will come out and tell you they need our land for Ruga? As a Biafran city indigene, are you very proud of your land that they will not allow your road to be tied? You do not have seaport. Be sincere. Honestly, as a Biafran, as a Biafran politician, are you very happy with yourself? Can any community in Biafra land come out and tell us that this is the party we want and they will rule us? It is the Fulani that influence who rule you. And yet you are telling us you are a politician. I don't know what they call his name. Is it Obuago? People look like people love that guy. Look at how he disappointed them. Look at Kenneth Okonkwo, the shit eater. Look at what you have done. The way you are playing politics to insult your people. Is that the way the Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba are playing their politics? I follow the Yoruba politicians. They know what they want. They go for what they want. I follow the Hausa Fulani politician. They know what they want. They go for what they want. But do you know in Biafra politicians, are you people not ashamed? You gang up against one another. They collab with the Fulani to undermine the interest of your own people. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed as a Biafran clergyman? You will be the one they will use. Adeboye have protested. He protested without saying a word, putting on Nigerian flag, and they are deceiving you. Have you not asked yourself a question? Why is it that all the whole famous men of God in Nigeria, all of them are Yoruba? The main popular church reigning, the church that have the right to open any branch anywhere in Nigeria, you have Leading Christian Church, you have a Winners Chapel, you have Mountain of Fire, you have which one is the other one? Deeper Life. At least the main four major church ministry that have broken barrier in terms of looting, all of them are Yoruba. Have you not asked yourself a question? Is it God they have you don't have? They are following by choosing. David Ibiume has not crossed Niger Delta. They can give him a plot of land in Abuja. They are waiting for OPM. You people start building church in Yoruba land as they are building in our land, and then you will know it's a business. Can't you see it that Yoruba don't worship in your church? Can't you people see the next generation of Biafra? The same way there is Fulani everywhere in Oye Company. That is the same way there is Fulani Yoruba leading you to heaven. Sometimes people say, don't say. We gonna say it. Can't you see it, Biafran? I know your simplicity is destroying you. You are a man of God. Yeah? Since Christians start killing, Muslims start killing Christians, can you tell me how many Yoruba that have been killed? Can't you see it? Igbo pastors and a Joe pastor, Niger Delta pastor, and don't you see our people they are killing? Come to think about it, they are killing Christians. Can't you see that 90% of Christians being killed are Biafrans? And you can't read the handwriting on the wall. We are in a precarious situation. This is the time all of us need to sit back and reevaluate our stand. Anywhere you find yourself as a Biafran, come and tell me that Nigeria is fair to you. If with everything we know, Nigerians still keep us this way, imagine our children who don't know we owns the land of Biafra. Or don't you know that more than 90% to 70% of our children don't know we owns the land of Biafra? They think already that Fulanis are born to rule. They think that Yoruba are second in command already, even in our own land. Your king make it so. They make them believe so. Your politicians make them believe so. With everything you know, look at what they are doing to us. Imagine our children. Brothers, I call you brother for the first time. That is Biafra. This is the time for all of us to stand up. Stand up and fight for our right. Stand up and fight to save the next generation of Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has done the best he could, and he continued doing. He has set up this platform so that all of us can come together and fight to see how the next generation of Biafran can be liberated. But will your selfishness and ego humble you enough that you have to stand up and ensure that the next generation of Biafra is not destroyed? It is not obliterated from the face of this planet Earth? Or you don't understand what is going on? Biafrans, wake up. Don't let anybody deceive you. This fight is not a child's play. This fight is something that if we do not reevaluate our stand, it is going to drag all of us down. I'll be back in a minute.
Do you know that since 1914 to date, up to 15 million Biafrans has been killed and massacred by the Islamic Republic of Nigeria? And do you know that Nigeria is a zoo, a creation of a white man, and it has aspired? We must fight to the end. I know the truth. Now we must win this battle. And no surrender. Yes, we be dying, now we be crying. That's for freedom all we need. To go keep the Abiyama, God save us. Cause the children call on you. Biafra must to be free from bondage. Biafra must to be free from killings. Biafra must to be free from Nigeria. Biafra must to be free free from slavery. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Let thy kingdom come on earth, O Biafra. The time is now, I fight on you formidable soldiers. I can see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Victory is sure, no giving up, we are marching to the promised land. Oh, you say no to one Nigeria. Oh, you say no to pretend. Oh, you say no to divide and rule. We say no to South. Listen, Nigeria, jaga, jaga, everything scatter. My people suffering and dying, so repent for my heart. Yoruba, Hausa, Boko Haram killing us. Every day we be dying like a slaves. Give me freedom, want to freedom. Wanna be free, free like the birds in the skies. Biafrans all over the world they cry. Now we calling, rescue us to go to Biafra. We must fight to the end and know the truth. Now we must win this battle and no surrender. Biafra must still be free.
Yes, of course, Biafra must be free. Make no mistake about that. As a Biafran youth, I want you to ask yourself a question. Have you not visited police station inside the Zuko, Nigeria? Whether from the north, from the west, from the south? Have you not noticed that if Biafrans are the only one being detained unnecessarily, unlawfully? Why would it be so? Have you not noticed? I'm talking to you as a Biafran. What is going on? Have you not noticed? Have you not noticed that the Nigerian police cannot arrest Hausa Fulani and lock them up? You will not do that. You will not do that. Of course, you can lock up a Yoruba, but in less than 30 minutes, somebody will call somebody that will release you. But for us, what crime have we committed? We must sell land. We must sell something. Can't you see it that we are in a precarious situation? Our leader, Mazen Kanu, has set a platform for us to come together. We just don't really need to go through this process, except some of you want us to go through this process. And why there are men and women out there working very hard to make sure that this evil stop in our time. There are people who still think it's business. There are people who still think it's business. It's amazing. As I'm broadcasting now, there are people who are using these broadcasts to do subscription from YouTube. Of course, I have a YouTube channel. I don't do it for money. When I notice that a lot of idiots controlling social media platform would not want our broadcast to remain, we have to store it everywhere. And so if YouTube wake up one day and delete it, it will be on IMO. If IMO wake up and delete it, it will be on To-Go. If To-Go wake up and delete it, it will be on Palm Chat. But there are people now who are recording what I'm saying. Say, subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. We are making money. George Onyibe speak fire. Mazen Kanu speak thunder. Uche Mefo speak Holy Ghost. You people don't have sense. Do you know what we are here to do? Do you know what we are here to do? Can't you see what we are facing as a people? We think it's still business as usual. Wake up. There is no single area of our life that is not being threatened. The heart of wickedness of these people against us is unimaginable. There is no single part of area of our life that doesn't threaten them. This is unbelievable. If we don't stop these people, the rest assured they will stop us. Any little thing we do, they are afraid, they are threatened. What are they afraid of? Oh yeah. So they continue looting and then endanger the next generation of Biafrans. And then somebody's going to tell me, God say. God didn't say that. Men create God to play fear in the heart of man. Because the true God don't have chance for politics. When they tell you God choose a king and God choose a president, it's a lie. God don't choose any king. God don't choose anybody. You go to your Bible and read the rise of a king. One of the greatest decisions, in fact, God didn't make decision for them. In the first place where God intervened in the life of the people, permissive will of God, was the rise of a king. When the children of Samuel was not there to do the right thing. And God said to Samuel, your children has failed. The children of Israel cried and said to God, Samuel children cannot lead us. We need a king. God said to them, I am your king. You don't need a king. They continue crying, God give us king. And God gave them terms and conditions. Now that you demand for a king, this is what will happen to you. This king will take your wife, take your daughter, take your son, use them as a like. They say, yes, we want a king. Go and study your Bible. It's known as the rise of a king. So when you tell me God is the one who is giving us king and God is the one who is giving us governor, you are not reasoning. He doesn't do that, but he presides over the affair of man. It's like somebody saying, God, give me a wife. God stopped giving wife because the first man he gave wife. When problem come, the man said to him, the woman you gave to me. From that day, God stopped giving wife. God don't give wife, but rather he that findeth a wife find good thing. Don't you understand that all these Fulani, God didn't put them to rule over us? Don't you understand? Anybody preaching for you that God put anybody to rule over you, who is not ruling to protect your interests, that they are evil, God choose leader who will lead you against their own interest. Sometimes when we look at challenges we go through on this struggle, I can only imagine what Mazen and the Kano and his deputy are going to. I can only imagine what sincere people are doing. Because if it were left for their own interest, they will know how much they will make today. They will know how much they will make. Like I said, it is simple. Tell me the area of our life as Biafrans. You call yourself Niger Delta Niger, upland, riverland, bottom line, sideways land, anything you want to call yourself to exhibit the level of your hopelessness and stupidness. Tell me, where is Nigeria favoring you? In fact, we have come to a stage where Nigeria decide to acknowledge you. We know they are going to kill some of us. When a Nigerian become a minister of petroleum, you know that Biafrans are going to die because of petrol. When they make you a minister of transportation, you know that they are going to send us backwards. They are going to make sure every area road in our land will be dilapidated facilities, degenerated road. Are you not seeing it? And so what are you doing? What is your plan? Is business right? You are connected, right? And you think you know something, right? I can tell you that the secret of the night is best known to the owl. Yoruba, Hausa, and Fulani are not our concern. They are not our concern. Somewhere along the line, we will respond. But we'll be either man or woman who will stand in our way, most especially when you are from Biafra land. Now we are asking you, as you go about today, and whatever you do, if you want to, you are sleeping now, I want you to check your mind. And tell me, this thing I'm seeing in Nigeria as a Biafra, that is why I love Biafra and I love Nigeria. You will see there is nothing that makes you like Nigeria. Nothing. But yet, if you are fighting vigorously to defend Nigeria as a Biafra, without any tangible evidence why you should defend Nigeria, that means you are sick. I didn't say so. Fulani herdsmen come to my land, rape all my women, rape all the good elderly one, commit house work because we are one Nigeria. And then you go about and come out and say that our Nigeria is good. Who the heck is deceiving who here? Every tribe, every country, every slave inside the zoo called Nigeria are waking up. When will you wake up, Biafra? Where will you wake up? We constantly tell you, look for IPOB family closer and join to you. Hey, there is nothing to gain there. Some people come as though they are not paying monthly due. And the last time I checked, it's not by force. The instruction from the leadership is simple. They pay, you give them evidence of payment. Nobody force anybody. We understand some people can't even pay. We know that truth. But this is something all of us can do. This is something all of us must do. There is no middle ground, no middle ground. And sometimes I wish I can bring out my heart so you see the precarious situation we find ourselves. But it will get to all of you. We are upgrading gradually. We have been shouting to Christians before now. Do something, do something. When you say do something, Mbaka will prophesy for APC. When you say do something, Yoruba will say God told them Nigeria will be fine. When you say do something, they will pray that anybody destroy Nigeria, thunder will fire them. All set now. Shame kill all of them now. You are now protesting without a word. Protesting with Nigerian uniform. It will get to all of you. We keep telling you. You think you've hidden your children in diaspora, and then somewhere along the line, our children will die here. We are not in a hurry. Very soon, Ghana will ban you from coming to Ghana. Benin Republic will soon close their border in the area. And you are still, you see, our one Nigeria in territorial. It is a honor that Nigerian banned you people from coming there. And when Cotonou will ban Nigerian from entering Cotonou, I will see what you will say. People that say American ban, it's a honor. It's a honor that is America. Because the way things are now, Cotonou will soon ban you as a Nigeria from entering their corner. Who associate with such evil? People don't understand. But who in his right sense will associate with evil like Nigeria? Yugoslavia, Cotonou, all these small countries trying to come up who don't have anything, they will soon ban all of you. She want one Nigeria. This Nigeria will contain all of us, don't worry. It's so pathetic and hopeless that you're taking your wife to go and deliver in America. Because once your wife deliver in America, automatically your children become American citizens. You think Americans are stupid? Go and born again now in the era. And yet the hospital in our land, you make sure that it become poultry. I just ask a simple question. As a Biafran, I want you to check every area you are functioning. Look at your ability. Look at your capacity. And tell me that you beat your hand in the chest. And tell me that you love Nigeria. Except your father is an armed robber. Except you are a criminal idiot in the corridor of power. No genuine Biafran can look at Nigeria at this moment and say, true, Nigeria has done well for me. Our lands are open. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world. You are yet to join IPOB. I humbly request that you look for one and join. We are doing what we are asked to do. You see, when you preach to somebody and say, repent, the kingdom of God is at hand, you ask them, if you want to give your life to Jesus, come forward. You don't force them. Because the Bible actually says in Matthew 24 that this gospel will be preached to the end of the war as a witness against them, not because they want all of them to repent. So that at the end of the day, you will not say you are ignorant, because in the end, the ignorant of the law, there's no excuse. We are doing what we are doing because this is what we are assigned to do. And that day will come, you will say, I know no day. But of course, look for IPOB family and join. As far as you are a Biafran, this is not the time for us to allow them to divide us in order to have, they can't have their way. You can be demonstrating your foolishness as a Biafran. We are watching you. Our duty is to cure you. It doesn't matter who you are. There is a way you can identify with the family. Everybody must be in the same page to save collateral damage. Now, America ban you from coming to America. How will you send your children to hide in America? You will send them to Japan, right? Or Saudi Arabia. Don't worry, they will soon ban you. Send us your name, your phone number, your location to our WhatsApp line. And I must appeal to coordinators anywhere you are. When this name are forwarded to you, follow them up. Because I see most people are complaining. Some have been doing this, sending their name over 2 months now, and they've not been responded to. And maybe very soon we begin to trace it down to know who and who is giving those numbers, and not responding to them. We don't have time. We don't have time. There is almost no, on daily basis, there are not close to 1,000 people who want to join the family. Some of them have been writing for 2 months. And if I will take the pain to forward it to all of you, and there are people who are taking the pain to distribute it to you, is it only one person to call one person that is your problem? We are in a precarious situation. The ground is very slippery. What we are doing here is to manage collateral damage. No IPOB person can be killed now, anyhow, because they know what's up. But it's you who is thinking, oh, we are one Nigeria, they'll kill you for nothing. We will mourn you anyway, because you are still our own. But you die out of stupidity and hopelessness. And some people, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, they are listening now. They want to hear order. We don't give order here. No order comes from here. If you are a member of IPOB, you know what's up. But if you are not, you just be living on backup prophecy. Send us your name, your phone number, location to the WhatsApp line. Our lines are open at this moment. That WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081. Special number for the female 081-288-58614. Special number for the female 081-288-58614. Biafrans, wake up. Wake up. Reevaluate your stand. Reconsider what you are going through and tell yourself the truth. Call on the line, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Onyibe.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Onyibe. I'm calling from Onitsha province here in Anambra State, Biafra land. In fact, we are in trouble. I'm the deputy coordinator over here. What is happening now in Onitsha is terrible. You know, this Obiano and the Commissioner of Transport and the zoo policemen, they are now dealing with our people. All the boys that are not doing anything, no work to be done, and they are riding Okada. Some graduates that are finished schooling, they are using these shuttle buses, trying to make ends meet to see if they can feed their people and get life going. These people will collude with themselves, all of them, with the vehicle they are not bought for them. They will start hijacking vehicles, hijacking Okada, hijacking shuttle buses. They will pack all of them to one field along express road to that along that head bridge, Onitsha head bridge. There's one primary, one school there, one big field. By the as you are going to the head bridge by the right hand side, they will park more than 500 vehicles there. Both shuttle bus, Okada, they will park all of them there and keke, everything. They will demand for money. They will tell you, go and bring 50,000, go and bring 35,000. George Onyibe, as I'm talking to you now, if you get to that field, you will see more than 100 shuttle buses and keke there.
But do you know why we keep doing what we are doing? Go and look at some of those people now that they are robbing. Some of them are still very good one Nigeria. You tell them go and join IPOB now. They say no, can't join IPOB. That is why we want to cure them. Go and check record of all those people they are robbing. You will see you don't rob IPOB member anyhow. You will see that 90% of them are still doing one Nigeria.
In fact, George, these people are dealing with us in every angle. They, after burning our place of market, where we said they will now try to bring us down again. Some people, their vehicle have remained there more than 2 months, 3 months. If you are begging, if you go there to beg them with 50,000, 15,000, 20,000, they will release the vehicle. This is what they are doing every day. They will just come, they say, if the vehicle want to stop any passenger, they will just rally around, they will hijack the vehicle and carry the vehicle with the driver and just, if the driver is not there, they will lose the plate number and pack everything and go there. As we go there to collect it, they will demand for high money. This is what is happening now. In fact, our people are suffering. We are in trouble, in fact, in this Anambra State. we're in trouble. That's what I wanted to bring up so that people will know what is happening to us here.
Thank you very much.
This Boko Haram policemen and the Yoruba, all of them, they just gather themselves and they will be robbing these our boys up and down. I'm telling you, it's terrible. In fact, thank you very much.
We must continue. Our people must know the truth. Let it set them free. I will be traveling in my own community. One man on uniform will come out and stop me and say, who are you? I will tell them, bring out your phone, do this and do that. And they are not doing it in the West. They are not doing it in the North. And it is solely our land. And then I'm happy. Oh, it's a welcome development. They are protecting us. Are you okay? Now they are juju, they walk like this. Are you normal? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mas, good morning.
Good morning from here.
My name is Obi Manuel. I'm calling from the state of Israel. I'm from Mbudi. Mas, I want to join your voice this morning to talk to our BIAFRANS who are still sleeping, thinking that somehow, someday, and somewhere Nigeria will be better again. Today, America has banned Nigerians from entering America. And these people keep on committing the crime, and we are the ones that they are bearing the consequences of their crime. How many Hausa Fulani is traveling to America? How many of them is doing business? How many of them is schooling in America? But today, they have banned Nigerians from entering America, and our people are the ones that will bear this consequences. And the other countries of the world will follow suit. Very soon, they will be start banning Nigeria for entering.
That is what I'm telling them. American banning Nigeria is a honor. It's a honor. Very soon now, Cotonou will ban Nigerians. Of course, the beautiful thing, like you have said, is that all those criminals like Atiku now cannot go there to hide money. I think there is an ongoing message that the one who is telling you every embassy will open for you, Oyedepo, will stop from going there. Let him go there and prove that he's doing the right thing now. The good thing is that all those people managing Nigeria who are criminal cannot go there and hide money. Because even the FBI of America is helping them to loot that money. And Donald Trump has done very good thing to even sanitize FBI. Nonsense.
Now America is banning them from coming to America, and they are opening their borders for their fellow brothers to enter, thereby doing all the atrocities they know how to do. There's still more bans are still coming. We thank our leader for opening the eye of the world, to place the eye of the world on Nigeria. Now anything they do, the world is watching them. We must continue. But our brothers that are still sleeping, hoping that one day it will be all right, let them start seeing all these things we are complaining. One day it will be done on everybody, that they made a very big mistake to stand on one Nigeria. Each day Nigeria is lasting, each day that's still sustaining Nigeria, people will continue dying, people will continue bearing the brunt, and it will be done on everybody one day. Thank you very much, Maz.
Thank you, my brother. The truth is just simple. As a Nigerian, most especially Biafra, look at where you are today and tell me that Nigeria is not cheating you. Except you are a thief or your father is a thief. Except you are part of the people feeding from our misery. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
The savior of God, the savior of the savior of the United Nations, the savior of everything on this planet. They don't know. We are no longer sleeping. And they are sleeping. And let us watch. Let us see. I'm a prophet, I'm a bishop, I'm a pope. The world is about to see this in their eyes. Let them continue.
They want a senator. It's a Biafra that, yeah. You get this signal over Gapoya. They want a pastor. It's a Biafra that, yeah. You do this on the soon Apoya. You don't below behind our leader said, you see this Biafra we are looking for. Biafra will not come unless we are honest. We are as whiter than white and whiter than snow. And that is where we start. If you know that you are a champion among IPOB, if you know you are a champion in IPOB, if you know you are sabotaging Biafra at this point in time that the Jordan River is about to open for us to pass, you will not pass it. You will not see Biafra. Oh, so father, I make you so. Now I am the free. I will go down. So what can I do? You Biafra. They can't have more to turn up for that time. I'm Joma. I'm Dana. Now I think I got to shop. But I got to know. We are coming there for the. If we shoot up, we shoot people. Trump. Is this time to shoot us and we shoot back? We're going to defend ourselves. Biafra, we must go home. Then that's what you say. You better not lose. We are already got on that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our leader, mother, and father killed by Nigerian murderous agents will be buried on the 14th of this month. Our deputy Mazemefo has been calling on people and say, change your profile picture. Change your profile picture to our late king and queen. And there's some people that are not there. I'm on top of you, I'm bottom you, I'm by your side way. Is that too much to ask for? This is a simple instruction you must obey. They look very simple, but you must obey. Most especially those of you on Facebook. Of course, other platform you can do that, but it's you and your gang that knows what you have done. But on Facebook, everybody will see. Change all of them to that instruction. It's like when we are telling you, join IPOB. We have nothing to gain or nothing to lose, but we want to send a message across. Some people still don't get it. Where I am staying, there is no light. As far as I can remember, there is no light. But I'm not the only person suffering it. But I know it is wrong. I know it is deliberate. Once one politician or NDDC armed robber come and live there, they begin to give us light. I know they are not giving us light, but they are giving that man light. That is unfair. I cannot go to school at the end of the day. Somebody who didn't go to school is Oga on top. This is unfair. I cannot be stopped by a checking point and then somebody is from the north and west. They say they should go and then they clear me to collect money from me. This is unacceptable. But nobody will stop this except to, first of all, stop it ourselves. And we can't move ahead to stop it except to recognize that it's evil. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
This is Chukod calling from Holland. Master, I hear everything you said. Our people need to come out for all this. And one part of it is that we are doing this with fasting and praying, but we don't know what God are doing for us in spiritual. They will ban Nigeria everywhere in the world until the people will understand what Mazen Nandekalo is saying, that everybody, if you would want peace, if you want anything good thing to your table, join IPOB. Denounce Nigeria. This is where we are going. People are saying it. People come out to join IPOB. People are doing simi, and claiming that their own is better than anybody, or what they are finding, one they are looking is better than anybody, and they are taking our people one by one. And at the same time, people will see somebody seeing them, they will kill them. All the whole court will kill themselves, and after planning is
it's so bad
killing
now.
Our people in the bush.
It's so bad now that when you listen to Nigerian radio now, what you hear is today 30 people died in Maiduguri, 80 died in Anambra, then 70 died in Enugu. Well, my people, how do you see it? People will now start calling. Well, we thank God it's only 100 today. We thank God. May the Lord help us. The another person we call, he say, well, thank God it's only raping. You can imagine Fulani telling you now, I raped her only once, so I didn't go 2 times before she died, though. We've become used to them. This is how bad it has become. And some idiot is protesting and keeping one Nigeria, and they want us to respect them.
You look at anybody want to do business. If you want to do your business, do your business. Somebody will launch airline and that with piece of land. What kind of what is wrong with you, our people? What is comfortable for these people? I know they get all this money from Fulani. They will tell them what they will do. That is it. But what we are trying to say, anybody to let them know is that come rain, come sunshine, Biafra must be restored, and there's nothing anybody can do. We are ready to die. All of us ready away from the road. That land must respect, and that name must be restored back. That's the only thing I can say this morning. Mark, I just try to tell you, may God restore the energy. It's not from you, but God knows why you're there.
Of course, do
your job.
We have not
we
even
are following
started.
you. We are watching every step everybody make. Anybody that you come to meeting and they think that you don't want to contribute any 1 cent, you try to play intelligent. Only you know how to save money. Don't worry. We are taking record of everything. And any police in Southeast and raise a gun and you're there without Fulani, you shoot anybody. In fact, that day, let the come to Nandikalo. If you dare shoot anybody there, that day, that Nigeria will turn to fire that day. That is it. Because enough is enough. We cannot here and stay. If they lose one person, if you shoot one person, gone. They need to draw everything to bring that case, to make it sure to find the end. You come there, they will kill people, they will just like animal because they're not human beings. Maz, I'm very angry for this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
We must continue. Caller on the line.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Ada, move away from your radio.
Hello?
Move away from your radio. Go ahead, please.
I want that small person to stop speaking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Onyibe, I want to thank you for all the things you are doing for us. Your good job. I thank our leader. I want to speak to the women, especially here in Enugu. The women of Enugu, people of Enugu, especially women, you people should wake up. Wake up. We go to different ministries, praying for our children, our husband, and you cannot join IPOB to free your children, save your children's future, so that our children will be getting admission. Our children will be going to school in a normal way without sleeping with the lecturers and to pass their exams. Without we bribing the schools before they give us admission. Wake up, women of Enugu State, women of Biafra, wake up. And I also want to tell you about this acts that are happening in Enugu. The landlords giving our IPOB members quick notice, giving our people working for them, sacking them because they are members of IPOB. You people should be ashamed of yourself, you landlord, because when Biafra comes, you and your children will not stay in our land. You will be chased away from this because that building, that place you build at your house, that place that your working place belongs to Biafran people. You people will not learn. You are still, how many of this defense mechanism that they brought in Yoruba land? How many landlords have chased the Yoruba people because of that? But you people are chasing your own brothers away from your house, asking them to pack out because they belong to IPOB. Shame on you people. Shame on you. You cannot learn.
And of course, we must not lie against landlord. If you're IPOB member, your landlord gives you quick notice that you're IPOB member. Forward the name to your coordinator. Let us know the idiots who are those things. Because if you feel any herdsmen have to take over that house. Any idiot who says a landlord asking you to pack out because you're IPOB member, we want their name. Don't blackmail any of them. Don't lie against any of them. We want to know who they are. This mixed blood among us. But of course, pay your
Okay.
house rent. If you cannot pay your house rent, you know what will happen. But that you are IPOB member, you are being sacked from your work, give us the name of this idiot so we know what their plans are. Go ahead, please.
Okay. That is very nice. Because this time around, we are cleansing those people from our land this time around, so that we will enter our land with pure heart and good people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We must
God
continue.
will continue to bless you. Chuko Kabama will be with you and your family and the family of our leader and all the principal officers. And we also encourage the Enugu people. You people are trying, but try more. Women, especially, come out. This is our last call. Come out for our children, for our husbands, for our future as a woman, so that you will not be raped by Hausa Fulani, you will not be killed by Hausa Fulani. Our grandmother will live long and do their normal farming and survive. That is that's the main reason Nnamdi Kanu is calling us to come out today to save our tomorrow. Thank you so much. May Chuko Kabiama bless us all. In Chuko Kabiama's name. Okay?
All right, announcement. This announcement here. There will be a 3-day fasting and prayer for IPOB Biafrans worldwide. From Thursday 6th to the Saturday 8th of February 2020. The theme of the prayer and the fasting is God's intervention during the burial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's parents. Psalm 85, 8-9, Psalm 116, 15. On the day one of the fasting, send your angels to secure Biafra land throughout the burial period and beyond, oh God. Exodus 23, 23. Exodus 32, 2. Numbers 22, 23-31. Joshua 5, 13-14. 2 Kings 19, 32-35. Matthew 26, 53. Pray that there will be no rain throughout the burial week from 10th to the 16th of February. 1 Kings 17. 1 Job 5, 12-14. James 5, 17-18. Isaiah 44, 24-27. Matthew 16-19. On the day 2, that's on the 7th, that God will incapacitate the army of Nigeria, that they will not be able to disturb or kill Biafrans from now henceforth. Exodus 14, 13, 14, 23-30, Psalm 35, 1-8, Isaiah 37, 33-36, Isaiah 49, 24-26, Jeremiah 10, 25, Jeremiah 30, 16, 2 Thessalonians 1-16. B. Pray that God will provide everything needed for the ceremony, even surplus. Numbers 11, 21-23, 2 Kings 4, 42-44, 2 Kings 7, 1 Matthew, 14, 15-21, Philippines 4, 19. On day 3, that's on the 8th, pray that the 14th February will mark the beginning of freedom of Biafran nation. Esther 9, 1-28. Psalm 11, Psalm 1101-16, Psalm 125, 1-5, Psalm 126, 1-4. B. Thank God for answering our prayer. Psalm 106, 1-12, Psalm 112, 1-10, Psalm 114, 1-18. One can fast according to his or her capacity. Chukwu Okike Abiama, who began the good work of restoration of the Biafra with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will finish it in our lifetime. You see? It is prepared by Evangelist signed by Mazi Oscar, the head of the Religious Affairs Committee.
Yes, Colin Wazaf, are you still there?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good
George morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Kensele Chinecherem from Onsuka. I'm the one. I have been sending you message on WhatsApp, but no reply. All time I want to join IPOB, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. Even in my village, as I enter December, I won't even make my people hear about it. But no, I don't even know how to start. I don't even know how to join. I have been asking people. They told me I don't know.
Coordinators in Enugu should stand up. Coordinators in Enugu should stand up. My brother still keep sending it until they attend to you. Coordinators across the globe must make themselves available.
Almost since 2014, I'm following the struggle. I have been sending. No one to respond. Even I have our flag. As I reach my village, I was telling people about the Biafra. But they are telling me that they can't even hear the radio. Even people are nothing. I was stranded. I even called, send even my location here. I'm living in Onitsha. I want to join. Stay on here. I no one. If they call me, if they collect my number, they say that they're going to call me. But I don't go see the call. I'm angry. I want to join this almost in 2014. I want to try to join IPO, but I don't know how to join the struggle. I'm not happy.
Understand how you feel. Like I said, keep sending it, and hopefully somebody is going to respond to you. Coordinators across the globe must build capacity, ready to meet whatever that is going to come. That is why we are coordinators. Thank you, my brother. Your complaints are noted, and I know something will be done to that effect. Because you cannot be asking people to come and join IPOB, and when they come out and you are not there to receive them. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello, Master George Onyibe. Good morning, sir. I'm calling from Mpo. I am Reverend Victor Okechukwu. I want to appreciate you for your work and all your effort about our restoration of Biafra. I am an IPOB. What I want to contribute is this. It is high time that we all wake up, most especially those people that are thinking that you are stupid. Because whenever you are an IPOB, you are a stupid person, and you are a pastor, you believe in IPOB, you are stupid. That is how they are counting us. But at the end of the day,
that is how it's supposed to be.
We know them and us who are the most stupid ones.
But that is how it's supposed to be.
2017, I was kidnapped by my Oga who claimed to be a man of God. And he threatened to kill me, bribed to kill me. Just God that saved me because I am an IPOB. If it is not because of IPOB, or another one, I would have been a dead man till now. All because I am an IPOB. So what I want to say is all these men of God, I call themselves men of God, I call them men of dogs. They are very stupid. I am a reverend, but they are not hitting it. I read in the Bible that in those days, when men are going to war, men of God will start at the front battle. But this time around, they are contributing, killing their own people, claiming to know God when they don't know God. So at the end of the day, Biafra must be restored. And everybody will reap whatever he or she has sown in this struggle. So, Master George Onyibe, keep it on. The Lord is with you. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Of course, we understand how it works. When Noah started building the ark, he was referred to as a drunkard. When Moses starts calling the people, he looks like a failure. When John the Baptist was crying, the people should come, nobody considered them. Even Jesus Christ was not left out of that mockery. This is how it works. If people came out and were praising Mazen Nandekano at the initial stage, I will tell you he's a businessman, and we will cross our leg and watch him. But he came out in such a fashion and manner that those who had the spirit, the leading of the spirit of Chukwu Kikabiama, understand what he represents. And today, IPOB remain the only people that will tell you that you are an idiot. And truly, if you are sincere to yourself, you know you are an idiot. If we say you are holy, you are holy. If we say you are evil, you are evil. If we say you are abomination, you are abomination. I ain't saying idiot. I say I boaro. Don't you get it? We are the only one that have that mandate. But we will not call you evil when you are good. Neither are we going to say you are good when you are evil, even though we have the power to decree a thing and it comes to pass. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, my reverend. Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm educated by name. I thought that to do protest is only meant for the miscreants. So today people can come out and protest. Silent
of course,
protest.
they are showing you that they are real miscreants. They are showing you that they are real miscreants in the area.
Yeah. A silent protest. I call that one fashion parade. It has been a long time we are seeing green, white, green, not today. Green, white, green is the most laziest flag on earth. You say peace and progress. Green, white, green, and say peace and progress, and there is no justice. How do you make progress where there is no justice? That is fake, fraud. That is what I call it. It's fake and fraud. You people should stop sampling on something that is meaningless. It's meaningless to me. It is meaningless. Anybody that is, we know that that is the most laziest flag on earth, and there is no way you will get peace without justice. A flag that did not put palm tree, even the nonsense cow that did not cow there, then we know that Nigeria designed something there, that the zoo designed something in that flag. So for somebody to come and put on green, white, green to demonstrate on the street for us without silent, and nobody that met him to interview him, what are you people doing? Are you people sharing us? Or are you people sharing a track? So people go for. So we don't know what they did. If IPOB, we are protesting, we are, and that is what I believe. I keep on telling you, every of your statement, the confab they do 2014, you are still telling Nigeria that they have to do another confab again. Confab they have started doing for 670. And what do we stand they go for? So do his own. Obasanjo can do his own. You are still to another confab. You are still calling to do another confab. Which confab again do you want? We are tired of all this meeting. We don't need this meeting. We don't need anything again. If Britain and this is their 40 years, and have lived you and go on as our flag in the whole world. As they go, we must go on our own. When Buhari were head of state, they banned Nigeria not to come to. Let Buhari, now he came as a civilian, they have banned Nigeria again. And other countries must keep on banning Nigeria. Every country will keep on banning them. Even to go to Douala, they will ban you to go to Douala. Because you cannot go there freely again. Senators are coming out from Maiduguri, talking everything about their road, but they never say the truth. Say the truth and shame the devil. If you keep on hiding anything, you make no progress and you go nowhere. That is why IPOB still remain what they are. They will tell you in your face who you are. In the night, they will tell you what they tell you in the night. They don't have anything to shake. The way we stand it is the way we are. And that is what will lost our promised land. May God bless you, Onyibe.
Thank you, my brother.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Our people must understand. Banning Nigeria, like I said, is a mark of honor. Very soon, anywhere you go, anywhere in the world, you say you are in Nigeria, they will mob you. Who can contend? Who can live with the atrocity of Nigeria? Who? Even the people who created Nigeria are running away from Nigeria. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is James Naman. I come from Aba. Then I want to speak with my language. Hello?
Go ahead, my brother. Call on WhatsApp. Hold on.
I want to talk to my people.
My brother on the line, go ahead.
Okay. My people. Hello.
Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, Mazi.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please. Ndewo.
Yeah. Udo Diligo Ochaya. This is Archbishop from Chicago. Mazi, you know, one thing with these Yoruba people and their Moteku is that Yoruba love one Nigeria so much. You know, the only reason they set up a Moteku is that, unfortunately for them, Fulani started touching them. You know, but regardless, they still love one Nigeria more than anything. Do you know, Mazi?
The truth cannot be, sorry, the truth cannot be overemphasized. If they are killing anybody in Nigeria, it's Biafra. If they are robbing anybody in Nigeria, it's Biafra. If they are disenfranchising you, it's Biafra. Yoruba is not suffering anything. Fulani is not suffering anything. Only mad Fulani and Yoruba will kick against Nigeria. Only when they are not in their right sense can they kick against Nigeria. For what? Why would they kick against Nigeria? Yoruba will even prefer to sacrifice half of their people to keep one Nigeria, not to talk of what are we not telling ourselves? If I'm a Yoruba man, I will be ready to kill half of Yoruba to still keep Nigeria together.
The people are horrible. The people are horrible, Mazi. If somebody like that miserable Tinubu, after they've slaughtered Afenifere's daughter, and they asked him, he was talking about
I have the audio. He said it's Igbo. Indirectly.
It is ridiculous.
Indirectly, he said it's Igbo. But if he mention him now, people will start castigating him. After all, the kidnapper they are calling Fulani headsmen. Is he not advanced? I see how
this is just horrible. The people are not ready to go. That's their problem. These people are just very horrible. Now look at this hopeless Adeboye. You know, these are people who cannot stand up for the truth. Adeboye says all these Yoruba pastors are miserable. They are very hopeless. They are non-entity. They are 419, servants of Satan.
10%. I have been waiting for them. Let them pray and fast for me. Let Holy Ghost fire keep me. Thunder will fire all of them. All those
I'm equally waiting for them. I'm waiting for the bastards. I want them to do something. I think they say they have power. These useless children of Satan. We are calling on Biafrans all over the world. Quit all these useless Yoruba churches. And let me assure these Yoruba useless pastors, when Biafra come, all your miserable churches will pull them down in Biafra land. Very hopeless, thinking idiots. What are we not talking about? When Goodluck Jonathan was president of Nigeria, I remember that useless idiot called Tunde Bakare, jumping about the whole of Lagos, that he was protesting fuel hike. Where is he today? The jihadists they brought in is killing people everywhere. They don't even care. You know, they are only forming Amoteku. As soon as they started touching them, they form Amoteku. These people are very hopeless. They are the biggest problem in that zoo called Nigeria. You know, look at the Osibanjo, a very filthy man. He calls himself a pastor. And you know Buhari is late. He was supposed to step in as the next president. But because he's afraid of Fulani, lest they kill him or the zoo has to break up, he will go with everything they ask him to do. And then the last time he went to Umuahia, that useless leg that you touch in the land of Umuahia, you will cripple Osibanjo. Very hopeless thing. Look at the message is coming to pass that we should marry ourselves. Marry who? Marry dirty contaminants like your people? Biafrans all over the world. It's time to rise up. If you are not, if you don't rise up now and stand for Biafra, I do not understand what you are up to. Because here in the United States, I see a lot of Biafrans working hard, trying to make money. They are still doing container, sending container to the zoo. We are talking about our people there who are already there doing businesses. Their businesses are being closed down by Yoruba and Fulani. You are still working hard to go and build house, to go and make container. Join IPOB now. Biafrans in the United States, join IPOB now. I'm calling on our youth, young men and women of Biafran extraction all over the United States. It's time for you to rise up and speak up against this injustice, against these atrocities against your people. Come June the 20th of this year, we're going to have a Million-Man March at Washington. We are calling on all of you to come out and join in this march. Biafrans all over the United States and in North America, it's time for you to stand up for this cause. Biafrans in the state of Illinois, we are calling on you to please join us in this 20 million man march. Come June the 20th at Washington, D.C. Call me if you want more information. My number is 872-242-0417. It is time for you all to come out, stand up for your rights. Join us at this million-man march at Washington. We have to show the world the atrocities of the useless jihadist government of Nigeria, killing our people, raping our women, taking over our land. And for those useless politicians, look at what happened in Imo State, Mazi. You see, these useless jihadists, they think they can do anything to us and get away with it. The people voted in Hedioha. They removed him, probably because he refused to cooperate with them, and they've brought another miserable man like Okorocha to replace him. You know? And then at the time this nonsense was being done, that frog who calls himself the governor of Abia State was gallivanting with Jubril. What a shame. These people have no shame at all. These Biafran politicians have no shame. Very, very, very pathetic. You know, but my message this morning is on Biafrans in the United States. Please rise up. It's time for you to stand for your rights. Come out on the 20th of June at Washington, D.C. We have to storm Washington, D.C. and make the world understand what we are passing through, because we definitely have to go home. You are the ones that are keeping us. The onlookers, you are the ones that are still holding us. You who love to mingle with hopeless Yoruba people in their filthy churches, you are the ones that are holding us. It is time for you to call a spade a spade. These people are children of Satan. Rise up, stand up for your people, stand up for your rights. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, our people must remain focused. Our people must understand that anything that stands in the will of IPOB, it doesn't matter who they are. It must be brought down. Any object that has lifted itself above IPOB, above Biafran, must be brought low. It really doesn't matter what price we have to pay now, because we have been paying all this price before now. Nigeria is evil, and so the worst evil is those who associate with Nigeria, those who sustain Nigeria. Our leader in his last broadcast, he said, who are the producer of Nigeria? Somebody produced Nigeria. Who are the sustainers? Who are the manager of one Nigeria? These are the real evil. Because in the first place, Nigerians don't exist. Don't let anybody deceive you. If you are Biafran anywhere you are in the world, I want you to check your position, reevaluate your stand, and you begin to see the precarious situation we have found ourselves in. And then you should be able to apply your wisdom to reasoning. Our elders will say, you use your tongue and count your teeth. Unyema soya swimodu, unyema lene soya soma pakale. Wegwe weba weju mwenye buale. Wewa zongo kukwo alion, weji wa bobu ngosora abonyoko. Wewa gwono tehina n'oge iruele ndị ọhụwe ba ho aso Igbo, aso bekee we ibani imele ni we bauru. Wa ban ihe nwere ihe meni, we yoro wa Nigeria. Ndị orugude bọọlụ n'ụlọ le unu reji onwe ọnụ egbu ala wa Nigeria. Omego na abịa ụlọ ọnụnụ hụ ihe rimeni, yeru ụlọ na-eji mkpọkụ ụlọ na-eji ya agbapụ. Iwe ba ho atụshi ime elu. Ndị Awụsa were igwe ali enyo nwezi ihe hodone. We ho agwọ no da ba apị obi nu we ba ho eji onwe ọnụ egbu ala. Akwa we yelu onye Igbo. Unu amani ihe ke ime n'ọnụ o.
iwonye ka iwonye anyocho shimili ndo kwa ukwana iwonye ka were akpo ihe ole were akpo no we Edo State ayato no ndi Yoruba no ndi Bini anila ni chukwu duo no okwu maka na akiem ho ekpentu wele chani soko no onwe no onye owo oso ekpo onwe ya obi kpo onwe ihe ole chukwu ka duo no ntu ishi o ebome no no rawo sisi na di ono ebo loro no mpo nu yore kono no ma o we ho agwo no tehin ra na eke fele unu we ba ho agbogbu onwe no so no ra agbo onye okwu onye kono ra lu sodogu onye Igbo kono ra lu sogu abi onye Hausa kono ra lu sogu abi onye Yoruba onye kono ra lu sogu unu we ba ho eji onwe onu egbu ale ndị Yoruba ale ndị Hausa ho ejisi anya kpato makasa tehin kwa no ra o jada ju na di ku efa ale na di ma ho ni ndi susuri ni ru ndi nkanye la ndi kwere were oni wewenya tehin no ra o hu na la ire ku ndị Igbo akwadi mego onwewe ndị ahụmeni ndị Yoruba ale ndị Hausa atu ime newe wa mare gwa ndị owo elebo onye udo onye agbo onye orugudu onye wonye wehu ebe na-aga enyi okpuru enyi ha enyi nwa ahụ ebe na-atụshi ime elu le ndị agbola eri ụwa niile chara ebe ọnọrị unu reche na onye Igbo bịa dị n'ọnụ transmitter cherini na oge onye ole ka Jizọs fa na diela la umene ahụ ni ka anyị kemi ya eme ka ịhụ a ka sụkwa alụ ni sụkwa chanya ịbịa ya marikulo na di unu ri ebe ahụ tehi n'ụra ahụ mmenwe onye ibere du ọnụ eku mari iko omeni mme unu amariko ganjiri mesku mekwa akpọ na bonda to menu no amare eye ji onwe Igbo ala agwa ihe anyị keme onye isi anyị tehi ụra akịka na ọsọ meme kozi onye olela bi memụlọ anyị asụkwa alen maka n'ihe omenye mara tane omenele nhu omeni ezigbo hiaro and ya nwa chọnụ nsọ gbu bịa n'onye ole ogane ishiri agbaka enyi sef na esụkpọchara ebelichara wehu azọ nwa ọkwụkwọ hụarị ọnwụ ndị Hausa ole ndị Yoruba ahụ ejisi anya akpatụ makasa ihu ebene onye omeni yara azọkwa shapude na enyale n'ụwa kubu ndị Igbo ni onwesi onye ka hodo n'ime enyi lechara atabilikwole ni mkpesa ka chukwu ji ya ọnụ nyo onye mara ihe ibe mara akpọwa ji ha ọgwụ ihe nwe ka agwa dị mọnụ wesi onye nwe na-eri shudaru arụ kutuba ya ha ọnọbi nsị ngwa ndị nke inu mara ihe rimeni ọgwụkọ ha mụ chukwu ya anọghị n'ọnụ mbeleni. And of course, this is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment. Sincere appreciation to those who were able to call in. My apology to those of you that I can't take your call after now. Tomorrow is another day. We will continue later in the day anyway. You are Biafran, remain Biafran, remain focused. For in the end, we are not here to undermine anybody. We don't want to conquer Yoruba or Fulani. We want them to go their own. Let's be on our own. Kirone, is that too much to ask for? But of course, because their way is sinful, they will deceive you with juju and everything. But we are waiting for them. Nonsense.
There are so many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily supply.
You can't take away what God has brought for us. You can't take my life and say it's all over. The pain is in my heart. You killed us. Why you try to take my life? Why? This goes out to all the Biafran kids who were starved to death by the Nigerian government. By the Nigerian government for no reason. I say forgiveness is not in our dictionary. Nigeria must pay for this because we will not only remember the words of our enemy, but also the silence of our friends. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra.
Biafra has no end. A people of courage, of strong heart and spirit, who will not be punished, who cannot be oppressed, who will continue to fight until they hold freedom in their hands. Long live Biafra.
Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. God bless our leader, Master Namkana. God bless our supreme leader, Master Onyibe. God bless Biafra. God bless my country.
There are so many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily meal.